Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Their own 25-yard line.
On one, ready? 11, mighty. Here we go, here.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
At the 26-yard line.
Gun. Stop. 180.
Now it's Burrow. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. The Bengals at 500, sitting at 5-5. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all three phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the Bengals' 42-yard line.
Now Richardson. He finds his man, complete. That's Reeves. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
And the Ravens first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Now this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They've got the football back 4 times in the win.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Okay,
they'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Here's a give to Bigsby. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Richardson looking to throw this. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The pressure there was definitely enough to make him alter his throw, because if he had had time, he had a man wide open and had a chance to get it to him.
Yeah, I think if he had just another split second, that's a completion and a touchdown. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Richardson. He'll try to do it. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Anthony Richardson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game would be ideal.
Richardson to throw off play action. Throw left side complete. That's Diaz. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
26 yards. First down,
Buffalo 18.
Here's Richardson to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. And after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks. Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
11. Here we go.
Now Burrow. got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14, Bengals 7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown. That would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off play action, Richardson. He finds his man, complete. It's Reeves. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Get it. Cowboy 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Richardson off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
79 Broncos. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Burrow looking to pass. Able to find Higgins. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
11 MT's paint. 11 MT's paint. Here we go, here we go.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Right 80. Right, he's hot.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And Richardson back to throw it. It's Wilson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff to Bigsby. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. 3rd and 4.
79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Richardson hit it. He fumbles it. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And our stat pack every week, there's 2 columns for fumbles. FF for forced fumble, FR for fumble recovered. He's got the FR going. He recovered 2 last week and another one now.
And I know the FF guy, the guy who forced the fumble, is going to get major kudos for knocking the ball free. But it doesn't really matter if you don't have the FR guy coming in, swooping in, and getting the ball. That means he's around the football, able to make a play.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First down.
11, 11, 11, 11.
First and 10 at the
Here we go, here we go.
35-yard line.
Stop. Stop.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
On one, ready?
At the 36-yard line.
11. Let's get set.
Burrow will throw. Quick hitter, and he lost the football. And the Ravens have got it.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the ball and carry it.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now it's Burrow. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
11. Gun.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And power running here down the 6-yard line. 81 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you kind of hit the...
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Josh Jacobs, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. McPherson on for the point after. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action. Now Richardson. That ball caught by Harrison. Down the left sideline. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 67 yards.
Boy, of all the guys on the field to lose track of, how do you lose track of him? I think even he was surprised at all the space he had. You're just hoping your quarterback sees you in that spot. Fortunately, he did, and it leads to a gigantic play.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Shamar Stewart able to record his 5th sack of the season. On the carry, Bigsby. He will push his way down to about the 14. 1.5 for this. 3rd and 11.
Check the Eagles. Check the Eagles.
Brings up 3rd down.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. They go play action with Richardson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Set. Hey.
On the ground with Bigsby who starting to drive. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now it's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down, and then some.
79 Broncos.
They go play action here on 1st down. Pass complete down to Harrison. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Now Richardson. And he completes it to Wilson. And all the way Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now...
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Got some space here. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are back within a score. And McPherson on for the extra point. Is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score. Ravens 31. Bengals 28. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And Bigsby once more. It's a run to run now. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 55 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
This one finds Wilson downfield. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead. The extra point now for Borregales. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go. 11.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, but the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Big 13. Big 13.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Another run by Bigsby. Taking it right down Broadway. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Tank Bigsby, 58 yards. And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
214 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On 2.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
11.
At the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And this one too low. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. He will push his way down to about the 14. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
11 MT tape. Here we go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he maybe makes takes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores. And at this point in the third quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, the cheaters right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. From the gun, Bigsby. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Richardson. Underneath to his tight end, Wilson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Okay,
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably muscles him off. And some room to maneuver. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 48-yard line.
A run here with Bigsby. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 168 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. Here's Bigsby. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
And that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And this one is right through. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here we go, here we go. Stop!
And they go play action now. Burrow going up.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go. You can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their 2 hands out, like they my new thing.